So 8:30, welcome everybody to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy here, where for the past decade we've been having hundreds and hundreds of people coming here learning all about tarot cards, all about pure energy healing, all about pure energy crystal healing, and it's been a wonderful ride. It's been a joy. It's been an absolute joy, it really has. Now the Pure Energy Healing Academy is all online, so no more one-to-ones, no more learning from me here, and all the courses are on the pureenergyhealingacademy.com if you're interested in becoming a pure energy healer certified. Also, if you're interested in learning how to read tarot like myself, then yeah, go to markbajerski.com and click on. There's a special offer at the moment. So that said, out of the way, cheers everybody. I've got myself some ginger tea, fresh ginger tea. Don't know what you're drinking tonight. And some agua pana. So yeah, I've mixed the cards already, cleansed, ready to go. Apologies for last night, genuine mistake. When you're in that frame, when you're in that energy mode, it's not really a thought process. You don't use your brain, thank God for that. But I was told you missed 4 horoscopes, star signs, and you were absolutely right. So tonight I'm going to finish off with those 4 in exactly the same way. When I'd finished, I just looked at the side and there was everybody saying yes please. So I think maybe I should just clarify what I'm doing. So this isn't about a one-to-one. I don't do really one-to-ones. That's too personal for me. A one-to-one should be just me and you together, you know, so nobody's listening. Too much personal stuff, so I have too much respect for you. If I ever do like a crystal attunement, that's just for the crystal, and it just gives you a little nice and gentle message. But if I'm doing a one-to-one with you, we can go extremely deep. So don't say yes, because I'm not doing anything like that tonight. I'm just doing the final, I believe, 4 horoscopes that I missed. So I do it in the way that I actually enjoy, and I used to do here in the academy when teaching these beautiful cards, how to read them. And the way I do it is that I don't know what I'm reading. Obviously it's a star sign, but I don't know which star sign, and I take from here one of them and just read. And last night we did 3 questions: who are you, what to work on, and what does the future hold. Mine was profound. It's taken me all day to process it, and yeah, profound for me. So a lot of things to think about in my life and stuff, just like you know, a lot of things to think about, and you know, it's nice. I think it's lovely. It gives a different perspective and a dimension on our journey. Sometimes it can shake us a little bit, sometimes it can shock us, sometimes it can be just lovely, but that's readings for you. And I'm glad I did it. I'm very glad I did it, and it was nice because I actually pressed play, listened back to it, and it was profound for me. So yeah, I hope your messages, you know, some people said that, yeah, they enjoyed the message and they actually enjoyed what I did. Well, that was somebody else's great idea. So it was It was great for me because it's comfortable, it doesn't hurt. So it's not like I'm reading for just one person and I'm going into mass detail. It's more of a broader read. So the 4 star signs that are left, as soon as I've finished that, we're going to go straight into a healing session, a beautiful healing session. All right, so if you're all ready, get some ginger in me. Okay. Okay, folded, put it down here, just leave it there. Okay, cool. Okay, so who are you? Where do I start? Where do I begin? I think a lot of the times our hands are tied. I feel a lot of the times that life can be a little bit challenging with those around us and those that give us grief, those that are always watching, those that are always, calling us, and sometimes we can get a little bit, or you can get a little bit paranoid, and challenges often come along and we're challenged. So you are challenged. You tend to watch your back. You tend to, focus sometimes on the negative of what other people's negative kind of like energy towards us. So I kind of also feel, I've turned another card over because I kind of want to truly understand this, but it almost feels like your life has been quite challenging, and in them challenging moments you've done your best to try and protect yourself and try and avoid certain things. So although I mentioned on one hand that you do tend to focus on the negative of other people's, I don't see any positivity here. So it seems as though you might have had a bit of a challenge. I also see that sometimes we don't face our demons. Sometimes you don't face your demons. Sometimes you don't want to face them. You don't want to look at them. So what you've done is you've created a way that you might only look at part of the issue of what's happening in and around your life. It's a two-way energy. It almost feels like that this has been a creation of other people, and the fact that you've allowed that creation to happen. So this is where I see you right now. I kind of feel that maybe your hands are a little bit tied for a lot of things, that, to be able to move forward and know where to go and what to do. That's kind of how I feel right now. So that's who I think you are right now at this moment. So what to work on? Ultimately, you've got to find your joy. Ultimately, you've got to find your happiness. You've got to find ways that make you feel like a child again. You've got to find people to make you laugh. You've got to bring out that joyful laughter, happiness, cheekiness within you, which looks like it's been knocked out of you. What to work on, for me, I feel like I want to say the first steps are normally the most challenging. And I think what I feel like I want to say is that if you just take the first step towards doing something that you haven't done before, because maybe you're just stuck in the same rut, no matter where you are, what you do, you're still stuck in the same framework. And I feel that you deserve to break free from these chains and from these ropes that surround you a little bit, and the challenges and tests and all that. So I kind of feel that if you're a male, there should be more female energy, more feminine, and vice versa. So trying to find, if you're a woman, try to find the strength to go and do something that you wouldn't have dared to do. So like, I'm going to go and do this, and everybody goes, wow. And that first step brings you forward. The feeling, now I'm feeling better, now I'm saying this. When I read the cards, sometimes I feel down because of the situation, but now I'm feeling better because I'm feeling the answer is that this is all about finding and being in your power. It almost feels like you've had that taken away from you. You've had it beaten out of you. It's been difficult. And I feel that the first steps towards this new life that's coming right now, there isn't a time. It's right now. And I think if you were ever to take advantage of this energy, it would be now. So I see you. When I look at these cards and I feel you, I see that there's so much joy and laughter inside that's been suppressed because of external, dark, nasty energies that you've allowed in to suppress you. Wear a green stone. I also just feel like get yourself a green amethyst or a green fluoride, or a green calcite. Get a green crystal. This will help as well. Do you know, this is going to sound really weird, but I think what you need to do is you need to go and find a comedy club, and you need to go and book yourself or a friend to go to a comedy club and start to laugh. You need to watch movies that make you laugh and joyful. You are like, who are you? As I'm looking at this now, there's so much potential. There's so much power in you. There's so much wisdom. There's an angelic energy about you. There's so much about you that frustrated me at the beginning, because this isn't how you should be. How you should be is what I'm looking at right here. And don't be fooled by the Fool card. It normally means that you're a god. So it normally means that, people take you as a fool here when you start laughing and joking. But actually, the Fool is actually the god. It's the power energy. To be able to laugh and have fun and joy and all the things that you deserve, that is the god energy. That is the power. That's who you are and who you should be. So follow the joy, follow the laughter, follow the jokes, the fun, the humour, and that will certainly help to what to do to work on yourself at the moment to take you to a higher level. What does the future hold for you? Absolutely fantastic. It tells me 100% that you're going to break through from these walls that have enslaved you or trapped you in an emotional way. So you will have like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. From now till September, this is a new start. Your energy will elevate. You'll become stronger, more powerful. Your thoughts will be far more positive than ever before, and you will feel this new energy inside you, which is the seed of light, which will grow, and you will be the person that you were born to be. So this next 9 months, right now, for the next 9 months, is going to be phenomenal, and you're going to break through, and you're going to be the beautiful light that you are. So, who is this? I'll tell you who this is. Capricorn. Okay. Down there. Who are you? So, first feeling I get is that if I'm with you, I would say that you are not just wise, but you are somebody that I would sit with if I had an issue and a problem. I believe that your wisdom is one of many gifts. One is that you speak your truth. You don't dance around and mess about. You just speak your truth, but in a way that is, there's a lot of kindness. The way you are is you've got this great energy of encouraging people in many ways, whether it's ambition, whether it's deep thinking. You come across as a very wise soul that sees beyond the beyond. You're almost magical. It just feels like you're almost magical. So there is something very special about your energy. I feel that you are a teacher. I feel that you're a guide. I feel that you are a good friend. I feel like you'll be a good friend. All of these things that I feel about you, it's almost like if you're a man, it's a father figure. But I also feel the same way if it's a female. You also feel like you've got the same energy. You are strong. You are there for others. You are reliable. You are somebody who everybody can count on. And deeply spiritual. Deeply spiritual in the sense that not fly away spiritual. I mean spiritual as the way you act, the way you behave. So you practice what you preach. You're passionate. You're a deep thinker. I just see so much. You know, you're a good listener. All the right things. So that's who I see you are. What do you need to work on, if anything? Time out. Time out. Yeah, time out. So sometimes we need time out. Sometimes we need just a rest. Sometimes we need to, I guess, spoil ourselves a little bit. I'm not saying that you don't, but I would have thought that what money, what possessions that you have, you'd rather hold on to and keep. But sometimes it's good to maybe spend a little bit, go for a massage, go on holiday, do something. Take up something that I can't really afford. Like, just do it. You know, have you ever thought about taking up becoming a photographer just for the enjoyment of it? Something like that, or even like boating lessons or something that you deserve. You deserve as much as you give. And what I feel and see is that you don't often give yourself what you would very easily want to share with others to do. So listen to your own counsel and give yourself some time. I do see a lot of abundance. That's what I kind of feel, this abundance. So I'm not into this, oh, you're going to make lots of money. I just feel your future, and I'm seeing like maybe I should just continue this instead of turning a card over. I actually see that you're building up. I don't need another card actually, because what your future holds is that what you're doing right now is you're building your future, and I don't even think you know it. But some something in these, and it's not like, for some reason I normally talk months, right? Sometimes maybe 1 or 2 years, but what I'm feeling, it kind of feels like it's years. So your life, to me, looks like, if I see your future, it shows me years, not weeks or months or a couple of years. It's years in the future, and it looks like you're going to have a stable, even if you don't think you are now. And I don't care whether you're 50 or 60 or whether you're 18 or 30. What I see is that if you could see what I see, in 10 years from now, you'll look back, and maybe you'll see, if this channel's still up, you might look back in 10 years and watch this and think, oh, it's 10 years, right? Jesus, I am in a good place. I am okay. I'm not worried about my life. I've got enough funds in my account. We've got a nice house. Everything's okay. It's like you end up having a really nice life, and everything that you're doing is building up to that. Everything. So if you're in a place where, well, you can't see any of this, take heart, because it's being created every single moment, and it does not look bad. Your future looks as if it's a building block of abundance. So you're a wise soul, and you're putting all the right necessary things into your future. So I don't have anything negative to say, really. There's nothing negative here at all. It's a lovely, lovely 2 cards, and I don't need to lift a third one. I can just feel it. It is what it is. So open this up. This one says Pisces. Okay. Next, who are you? Well, you are a determined soul, focused on success in many ways. You're somebody who is not somebody who spends their money. It's like somebody who's very wise with finances, who saves as much as they can, and who sees the future as success. So I see you as a soul that reaches for the stars, that doesn't settle for anything else. Even when you're feeling down or negative, there's this light inside you that pushes you up that mountain to get to the top. And the way I see it is that you're not frightened of, at the right moment, forging together with others, or even not asking for help, but maybe coming together in certain ways where you can help each other. So it's like, I don't mind forging a relationship with somebody that I think that it will be mutually it's not all about money, but success is definitely connected to it. So it is a driving force, for sure it is. But the thing is, I keep getting this feeling of, even though you join forces with others to get to it, you still have to do this on your own. So it feels like you're a kind of soul that your consciousness on this planet now is about you being successful or experiencing on your own accord. So if you get to the top of that mountain, you want to be able to turn around and look down and say, I did this, I did this. So you are independent, you are confident, you're strong in many ways. You have an amazing shining light that's around you all the time. So I can see that as almost like a protection from spirit. But I also feel like you are very, very close to spirit. Yeah, it feels like there is a great connection. So, yeah, nothing negative at all. Very positive, honestly. And I guess that this year, starting from this moment, called today the first day of this year, for the next year, for 12 months from here on, at the end of today next year, I definitely see you at the top of whatever you choose to do. So if it's a job, if it's a business, if it's something that you want to study, if it's something that you want to create, if it's a charity that you want to be involved, whatever it is, you will achieve it. So this is the year to do it. So whoever you are, when you listen back to this, this is the time to do it. So if you're on the edge of thinking, should I, shouldn't I, this is the moment. This has never been more important for you to grab the reins and just go for it, because it looks really good. There's no obstacles, there's nothing in your way. There is hard work, but you're happy with that. In fact, you'd be bored if it wasn't. So that's who I kind of see who you are. What to work on. Break free from the inside fear or worry in here and the mind. So you've got to let go of the thoughts of what if. Right, so that might have something to do with right now. This is the moment to just do it, and hopefully this will be the moment that you say, okay, this is my message. I've got it now. I know what I want to do. So it could be that you're stuck in one place and you think, maybe I should move. Maybe I should just leave and go somewhere else. I would say probably yes. If you're stuck in a job that you know you're worth more than, maybe this is a good time to break free from that. It just feels like, if you say to me, you know what I'm doing now is amazing. Oh my God, I get so much enjoyment. My mind's buzzing all the time. I've got great ideas. Brilliant. Then you're on the right path. That's where I want you to be. But if you're not, then what I say is that what you need to work on is you are worth more than being stuck in a situation that you just don't know what to do. You're worth more than that. So break free from them prison walls and conquer your mountain. Yeah. So what does the future hold? In and amongst these coming months and years, I kind of feel that there is always going to be a factor of past life. This feels like past life. It feels like childhood. It feels like there's always something that tries to pull you back, tries to chain you. And it could have been your mother not giving you the confidence or saying you were good enough. It could have been a father. It could have been a past life. But it feels like the future looks like those chains are breaking. So if you said to me, Mark, this reading's ridiculous. I feel like I can't get anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I feel like I'm just stuck. I'm saying I can see that that's your past, but not your future. Your future is breaking the chains and conquering the world, and you will. Who are you? Sagittarius. This one there. Who are you? Hard worker. Sometimes too hard a worker. Sometimes too much weight on your shoulders. But that's okay, because I'm looking at your legs and they're very strong, which means that it doesn't matter how much weight you're taking on board of family, friends, anybody like that, no matter who it is, you are strong enough to cope with that, no problem. There is something here with that, the fact that you're a hard worker. I kind of feel that you do it to yourself. And here's a little heads up. You don't need to. You don't need to work that hard. I'm like this sometimes. I work so hard and then I stop working hard and then I think, wow, it's just as successful. Sometimes we get ourselves into this belief system, the program, that we have to constantly work so bloody hard to make money and to do this and to balance and pay the bills. But actually you don't. You don't have to, although you do. So that's kind of like who you are. I kind of feel like you take on board other people's workload as well. That's out of kindness. I don't see you moaning. I don't see you getting angry or upset. You might be a deep thinker, but I don't see you getting like blaming or bitching or moaning. I see somebody who just gets on with it, and that's a good soul. I'd like to turn another card over as well. I'd like to see a little bit more about you. There are times that we are okay. I'm getting a message here. Alcohol isn't good for you. Full stop. If anybody shouldn't drink alcohol, it's you, because there's a sensitivity up here that will start to reflect on past life, on issues and problems. And I see that, like when I look at you, you had a challenging. I know we know nothing about past lives really, but I actually see some repeated stuff of past life that comes into your mind when you have a drink, and that also causes some demons as well. So alcohol isn't good because it can bring forward things that you might do that ain't you. It's attachments and stuff. So stay away from that. Anything else? I don't like the moon's energy around you neither. I don't know why, but maybe you know, those who are listening, you might have quite a lot of parasites. And if I was reading for just one person, I would definitely say you've got a lot of parasites in your brain. So you need to heal and cleanse and clear that. That's definitely something. So everything looks good. Decision making is sometimes challenging, but if I am here to tell you something like what to work on, it would be know that whatever you decide is going to be fine. I see two paths, both with shining light. So whatever, in these next 8 months, there may be big decisions, maybe big changes, maybe lots of things coming up. And I see you sat down wondering which path to take. All I say to you is both paths are equal. So they're both very interesting and filled with many interesting things. And yeah, it's all good. If you're a female, there's two sides to you. If you're a female, I see the side that is confident sometimes, and sometimes a little bit shy. So there's a dual energy that flows through you. As a man, I think if you're a male, I think you sometimes get a little bit paranoid. Like I said, maybe with things that shouldn't be in your body, like alcohol. I don't like drugs of any type around you at all. Male more than the female, but I just don't like them. I just don't want them anywhere near. Get them away. They're going to ruin my life. They're going to ruin me. Take them away. You don't need them. And that's how I see it. Your future, I had this card last night. This card is a card that says, whatever you do, in your future, it's going to be fine. But that doesn't mean that you're not cautious. So, okay, I take this path, but still be smart, be wise, be clever, and like one of the paths that I see on the left seems to show me something absolutely brand new, like you've never done before. And how will that outcome? It'll be challenging at first. It will be difficult for you to break free from something that you've always done. So this is a new thing. So I think what I'm getting here is that your future is about 8 comes up all the time. So that's normally, if I was to wager at looking at this, I would say that your future is going to be very different. I think your work is going to be different because you're going to have a change of heart because you want to do something different. Maybe because there's too much of a weight on your shoulders or in your mind and you want to eventually lighten things up, which I think was the first card that was suggesting that. And my feeling is that you might feel a little bit unsure whether you should have tried to do something, but if you stick at it for at least 8 months, then the joy will come and you'll understand why. Your future looks really bright if you follow through with whatever you decide to do. If you stop and change your mind, then you might find you'll be stuck a little bit. So be wise, caution. When you decide to do something, think about it. And if I was sat with you now, I would recommend closing your eyes and seeing yourself doing whatever it is that you have an idea that you would like to do. Meaning sit down and see yourself getting up in the morning, doing that work and seeing everybody at work if you like them, and then coming home and eating and then going back to work. And does this feel good to you? If it's yes, brilliant. So that's what I mean by precautions, being cautious, just be wise and smart. Other than that, it looks great. And again, 8 is a very, very lucky number. I've seen it so many times, and that normally means you're going to have a lovely journey and it's going to be beautiful. It always ends up nice whenever I see an 8. So that's who I see you as tonight, and that is Aquarius. Okay, guys, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It was just an inspirational one-off thing, and that's it. I'll never do that again. I don't think that was just nice I like to do one-off things these days, not to just repeat all the time, apart from healing sessions. Healing sessions are always beautiful because we're healing things that we can heal 1,000 things. So every time we do a healing session, we tap into something else. And that's what I try to do on my healing sessions with you. I try to tap into different places where I can heal and try and get to certain places where we can clear the trauma. I've done them all, I think. I hope so. In fact, stop, Mike. Have I done everybody? Have I read for everybody? Have I missed anybody out? Have I made a mistake? I'm not into star signs, so... But you're a tarot reader. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I never studied them. I never looked at them. All right, so we're going to just relax if we can, in the sense of just find a nice comfy seat or lie down. I'm going to put the music on a little bit louder and take the microphone off, and I'm going to go into what's called pure energy healing. I'm going to work towards finding you all, bringing you all together into a silhouette, and then start the healing session on all of you. And hopefully at that point we can expand around you and then allow our spirit world to come in because of the expansion of your energy, which allows the spirit world to come in through good energy. So I'm going to blast that room where you are with as much energy as possible. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to work on healing you in whatever way I feel I need to. I follow the moment, and that's it. So thanks for being here tonight. Please close your eyes, enjoy your healing session from my heart to yours. With all my heart, thank you for being here tonight, everybody. Thank you for accepting the healing that's been given tonight through your family in the spirit world who love you and care for you. Your message tonight is one of beauty and health and happiness, strength. Your message is very simple. You are a shining light in this world. You are a beautiful soul. Without you, the world would be a darker place. Your energy is of the sun, powerful, healing, filled with joy and happiness. So remember who you are, bring back the power, bring back the light that is within you, and shine like you've never shone before. I wish you a lovely evening. May the healing continue. Until next time, see you all soon. Thank you for being here tonight. Bye, everybody. Thank you.